G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 17 of our Chaos Warlock playthrough, where this episode it's finally time for Ultimate. We are mostly going to be skipping Elite. I have dipped my toes in there a little bit in the last episode or two, but generally speaking I'm done with Elite. There's maybe one more thing that I might go get, that being the Royal Jelly recipe, but that can drop, so I probably won't go back to Elite for that. The only thing I really wanted was the Fetten Mask and the ring that I don't have anymore, the Slith ring. So that's gone, and yeah, we're into Ultimate. A little bit of channel housekeeping for those of you watching these videos live. After this episode, I think. Hang on, let me do maths. Let me do maths. I think it's after this video. It may be after the next episode. This series will be going to every other day instead of every day, and we'll be having Last Epoch in the intervening days. For those of you who are watching this after it comes out, you probably don't care, and you just go to the next video as normal. Right, so we're here in Ultimate, and let's go around and talk to all the people who need talking to. Old mate here is... Actually, I don't need to talk to him, but... in the previous episode, I said I would have to look at my my devotions and figure out what's going on because I'm missing points and I've done something wrong, and it turns out that actually I didn't. And what I need to do actually is just remove the lion and crossroads, and then we can come over here. And where are we? Here we go. The abomination. So chaos damage, vitality damage. So. Offensive ability, poison acid resist is actually really useful. And then vitality and chaos and a huge pile of health and offensive ability, like really good stuff. And then we have another proc. Now, at this point, I don't have any skill points. What I do have, however, is... what am I going to take a point out of? I think I take that point. And I'm just going to put it into probably Bloody Pox. But let's just have a quick look and just confirm it is a damage thing. I'm pretty sure it is. 20%, yep, on attack. So I am just going to put it on Bloody Pox. There we go. We've got an extra attack. And this one is going to proc once I've connected it up. This is going to proc this one. So Abominable Might, it's up about half of the time. I think it ends up being a little more uptime once the proc itself is maxed out. But it's large percent increase to chaos and vitality damage, and a little bit of health regen. Now this is not the original, not the kind of the best mapping. This is a safer mapping for hardcore, with, you know, health steal, you get a shield. This is more life steal, and over here this one doesn't hurt you. The other mapping, if I remember, let me actually, hang on, where's Notepad? Let me make a note here. Alternate mapping. Okay, so in the comment or in the description below, I will leave a link to the alternate mapping, and that one is going to have the Dying God, which is actually a lot more damage, but it's going to eat your health bar. So if you're playing softcore, you want the alternate mapping. If you're playing hardcore, probably this is fine, but I went with the safer option in the abomination. The last point's going to be spent here for more health, more offensive ability. So with that out of the way, let's go do some ultimate. Now I think I already have. Yep, I've already got these, and I do still have the Slith ring, so that's nice. I've got this fabric from Elite, actually, so I don't have to do this quest. Done. Quest complete. Fortified Doublé. Bought it from Tajay. And I'm going to sell it to whichever merchant I get to first. This guy right here. There you go. Buy my fancy jacket. Right. I'm pretty sure I don't have that yet. Let me just double check all of our reputations. I'm not recording this on the day that you're going to see it, and it's been a couple days since I did last record, so I'm just catching myself up. Okay, level 61, let's head out into the lower crossing here. And one thing I do need to point out is my resistances are mostly fine. Top row is still maxed, and we're well over on poison, so I could take this anti-venom salve off and put on movement speed. Movement speed, do I need it? I don't. I could put anything there. The only ones I don't have maxed are Chaos and Vitality. And I shouldn't be seeing... Just thinking, I don't think I see any of that until Kilrian in Act 2. So plenty of time to max that out. And we're just going to... maybe speedrun's not the right word, but I'm going to kind of rush through Act 1 here. Most of the fun in Ultimate starts around Act 3. Because it's kind of hard to die in the first acts. I mean, you can do it if you want to. Like, if you're trying to die, you can absolutely do it. But if you're playing, at least normally, not so much. Is that my Abominable Might? It is, so I get extra chaos damage. Bloody Pox here is going to do basically nothing. Does it even have a debuff on it? Reduction to enemy's health, I guess, should apply. But basically, it's just there to proc the Abominable Might. And I'm mostly gonna forget to use it, I'm sure. But hey, free damage is free damage. And the other stats on that are actually pretty good. There's a lot of health in that. I think we gained easily over 1,000 hit points. Alright, let's kill some of these guys off. I do want to get a couple levels here as well. Level 70 is when the ultimate scaling kind of kicks in and you start actually getting some challenge. Although, having said that, if you want challenge, start ultimate at level 1, and you'll have some challenge, alright. Okay, so, let's chuck the Bloody Pox on him, blaze up his friends, and he should go down pretty quick. Am I? Yeah, I'm on ultimate, okay. Don't want any of that stuff. Actually, I should collect this. So, I still have faction items, I still have a few more writs I need to collect. I don't need any more devotion shrines, which is nice. And let's go ahead and spend that last point. But I will be needing some iron bits for buying recipes, buying writs. I've still got to buy, was it 2 rings, an amulet, and a book. Once I'm level 84, I think it is. So there's still a decent amount of stuff I need to get, which will cost bits. So I definitely do need some. Oh, go through the door. Alright, Devotion Shrine just hanging out there. We're going to ignore that. We don't need to go that way. I will be doing the hidden path later, probably once I have access to the Bismeal section. I think I'll do it. But for now, we just smash Act 1. I do need to kill Slith, so I get to be racist against the blue ones again. There we go. So 1 necklace. Let's go ahead and chuck a sigil on their little hole there. And they'll all explode as they come out. There we go, 2 necklaces. So I just need 1 more. There's usually a blue one over here somewhere. There he is. Nope. What about you? Cooking pot's in the way. Someone's got to have a necklace, surely. Apparently not. That's fine. There's plenty of blue Slith out there. Alright, starting to get some heroes now, which is good. Heroes are made out of loot. Everybody's made out of XP. So, gotta kill everybody. Health bar's actually moving. Let's get out of whatever that is. I think this is, I think these guys actually do vitality damage. I think that's why that hurt so much. Of the Cabal, I was thinking it was actually resistances, but it's not. I was looking at the character before I started this episode as well, and I was considering doing a little bit more farming in normal, just for you know, make a trip to Port Valbury, see if I can't farm an offhand. Just generally upgrade the gear, maybe go kill Ligorian again, get the higher level version of the shoulders I'm using, that sort of stuff, but then I didn't. I don't want to do another farming episode just yet, especially not after I ended the last episode with, hey, we're going to Ultimate right away. I think starting this one with, oh, by the way, I lied. Not quite so good. Okay, I don't have enough for him, actually. So, honestly, I'm not entirely sure why I ran up here. Got any nice rings for me? You do not. Don't care about weapons. Chest? No. Alright, that's fine. We'll go... Hopefully this one of these slith will be blue. And it'll have a necklace. Oh, there's 3. Surely one. One will have a necklace. One does indeed have a necklace. Okay, will these suffice? Thank you very much. Do I want this ring? Now, I almost always use this ring. It has a lot of resistances on it, and they're all really good ones. This is effectively, if you split that elemental into the 3 that it is, this is 111% resistance on one item, which is quite good. So I do use it fairly often. The 22% damage to Beastkin is also good for when you run into, for example, Kubacabra. And we're down to 2 per level now, aren't we? What does this one do? Minus offensive ability, so this could be a decent debuff. Chance to confuse, this is a spreading thing. I think I'm just going to start working towards possession. So 1 point in the bar to get towards possession, and 1 point in something else along the way. Whether that's finishing leveling up the sigil, or maybe I want to get a few points in Blood of Dreeg, which I definitely do, because Aspect of the Guardian is OP. But 1 point in the bar, 1 point in something useful. Alright, so Foggy Bank. I think we're up to... No, I've skipped the zombies, so I'm going to go back to the zombies. I don't need the Devotion Shrine in the cave, so we'll leave that. I do need my good friend Negan the Withered here to cancel his subscription to Life, which has been achieved. So next month, unfortunately, it will not renew. Ooh. 4 heroes all at once. This could be interesting. So I've used the mirror. I don't think I actually needed it defensively, but lets me stand in stuff. Alright, what else we got? Blueprint for Plunderer's Talisman. I'm not going to use that. I don't need to kill those things. Let's just run down the road until we find Mr. Lightning Man. Mr. Dead Lightning Man. Here he is. Kill off all his friends, and Julius the Decayed is now dead. Codex of Malagosta. I think that's a cold one, isn't it? No. Yep. Cold Fire and Cold Aether. Alright, so now we need Milton. Now Milton can be in this building, inside or outside. Looks like he's not. Which means he is going to be over here. And he's already outside, so we can throw the pox on him. And now we just blow him up. There goes his heal. So he is a soldier, and he does get Menhir's Will, I think it's called. It's the soldier circuit breaker. So he does have access to that. Unfortunately, it doesn't come off cooldown fast enough, and he's dead anyway. Right. Let's go find our other merchant. Now, Luther Graves is a very good thing to get here, because then you can between here and Homestead once you get there. And you'll have 2 merchants in Homestead and 2 merchants in Devil's Crossing. And you can check a lot of jewelry very, very fast, or a lot of items in general very, very fast, to fill any kind of resistance holes you have. Although, having said that, I am using 2 MI rings at the moment. One of which is maybe not completely useless, but I miss Pharos as well. That's not ideal, shall we say. But we can more or less just keep pushing through Act 1. I think I still have the secret key from way back in episode 1 or 2. So I can duck in there and kill all of the Void peoples. Though having said that, I don't know that I particularly need to. My weapon? I'm going to call the weapon fine. It's not amazing, it's not perfect. But it does seem like you can't actually get chaos damage procs on your main hand. You can get them on your offhand, but not on the main hand. So percent chaos damage is about the best I'm going to get out of a main hand. I was actually looking at those as well before I started the recording, and I am tempted to take even just a double, you know, Void Touch Bloodsworn of the Void. So it's 2 magic affixes, but if I could get a larger percentage of the vitality converted to chaos, that might actually be worth doing, just because more conversion on the sigil. Also, the Bloody Pox is being partially converted as well, so that might be the way to go. Might actually be more damage than this triple rare. I'd have to test it. I'm definitely not confident on that, but it seems like it should be true. Alright, I'm gonna dodge that. Usually I stand there, take it in the face, and I say, like, you know, he doesn't have any follow-up, his Sunder is worthless, but I'm definitely feeling like I'm taking damage in Ultimate. Resistances are all under control. Armor is... yeah, armor's not great, but we do have level 65, we've got some much better armor coming. But I'm definitely noticing that I'm taking a lot more damage. I think I'm going to be kind of beelining for possession. Alright. I'll be siding with Angram this time because I don't need any of Duncan's recipes. And to side with Duncan, I have to do extra running, and I'm not a runner. I'm more than happy to not have to go back and talk to Duncan. So, sided with Duncan. Oops. I sided with Duncan. That's actually not good. So, in the interest of going faster, I have in fact messed up. Not the end of the world, but I'll have to go back to normal, or actually maybe even elite, to craft anything I want bonus armor on now. So, a mild annoyance, which shouldn't have happened, but these things happen fairly regularly, let's be honest. Okay, I don't actually need to go in here. I don't need that Devotion Shrine, so let's just go ahead and not spend an Aether Shard on getting a Devotion point I can't use. And we'll be on our way. Okay, we do need to rescue Steven Seagal here, and I am going to do this shrine as well. So what do we got? Corruptor, Defender, Diseased, Voracious. Voracious sounds like it might be Vitality, and judging by the color of the stuff he's throwing at me, I'm going to say it is Vitality. So he needs to go first. And honestly, they kind of just all need to die. and I need to not be standing in that. Okay, we are complete. Where he came from. He's going to attack me while I'm over here, but not while I was standing here. Interesting choice. Okay, Bloodhound Greaves, no. Slugger, no. Voidblade, no. Alright, none of this stuff is any good for anything except selling. Unless I missed a rare affix that's good. Don't think I did. Maybe.
Well, I'll be.
Let's tell him about the prison, and we'll send him back to DC. So I think these bugs are actually probably the most dangerous thing in the game at the moment. Because I have only 64% vitality, they're doing almost double damage to me. Whereas all this stuff, I mean, if I get smacked in the face by a big wind-up attack from a soldier, that's probably gonna hurt. But the rest of it, not so much. Just spread some sigils around. I know these guys, alright, you need to die. Crimson Bane, and then Aldenar also needs to go. Getting a couple of purples out of this, not bad, not bad. So Mind Warp I know is an Aether weapon, and the Deathlord's Band is a very fancy purple ring, which doesn't actually offer me a whole lot of things I'm interested in. The Vitality proc is okay. Mind Warp here is much better as a weapon. So, dual-wielding Death Knight has one of those. It's very nice. I'm probably going to end up selling that one, or potentially I'll blow it up. But for now, I'll most likely sell it, let's be honest. I'm a little bit too lazy to spend my valuable dynamite that I only have 16 of for blowing up rares or legendaries. Okay, I don't need the fabric, I've already done that. This is completely throwing my progression off. Where do I go next? I don't need to go there. Okay, where do I go now? No, I don't need to go there either. What do I actually need to do? Okay, I don't need to go this way either, because that way is the Devotion Shrine, which I don't need to get, because I'm already finished Devotion Shrines. So we can just bypass that. No, we can't. I need Dalit. We can bypass this, but I do need to go downstairs. So actually, I should have gone that way. Game is not hard, but map is hard. Alright, here's Dalit. We'll send her out. Then we'll walk ourselves back out. And we'll go say hi to the Warden. There he goes. Right. Got any lore notes for me in here? Doesn't look like it. Just blast the stairs, and anyone who comes down them is going to end up dead. Alright, now the question is, do I do the Ancient Aether Warp Totem in the basement? Signet of the Damned is pretty good from memory. Vitality, attack damage compared to health, bunch of health away, Aether and Chaos Res. Let's do the Wasting. Citadel of Consumption on attack is pretty good. What do I get in terms of resistances? I can't use it yet. Can I swap this out? What does that do to my resist? So my bleeding is now... Why is bleeding gone? Okay, Slith Venom, I can put that on. Bleeding's fine. And then if I put this on, I get Aether and Chaos. I think I will make that swap. Obviously can't do it right now. We don't need Bone Talisman. That's fine. Assuming I don't find anything better, I think I will make that swap. I think the Aether Res is more valuable to me than the elemental. We got Leaper, we got Weaver, so none of this should be particularly dangerous. Poisoned of Hungering Rifts, no. Somehow his shield ended up in the rafters. Got a little bit excited when he died, I guess. Do we do the totem? Tell you what, if I run into the totem, I'll do it. And if I don't run into it, or if it's behind a blocked wall, I don't do it. Oh. Well, I guess I'm not doing it. I kind of expected it to be over here. That's alright, there's another totem down here. I don't think we have Nemesis with anybody yet, so we don't have to worry about Valderan. Should be a relatively straightforward walk through. Definitely coming into Ultimate with all your resistances maxed makes it a fair bit easier, and being below level 70 as well definitely helps. Alright, let's grab the secret area here. A little bit of extra loot. Never anything good in here. Today is no exception. Okay, actually don't need this Devotion Shrine either, so I'm going to walk past that. Kill all this off. I definitely do need the Aether Crystals, so we'll be getting those. And then, like I said, we just take a quick, easy walk down to Warden Creek. It's no big deal. And that'll be Act 1. I mean, I guess I actually have to go there and do it first, so I shouldn't be talking like it's over already, but let's be honest. Warden Krieg is not exactly the toughest cookie in the jar. Looks like my totem is going to be hidden in the, either earlier back this way, or in the back end of the storerooms next to the laboratory. Although I should be able to see it on the map by now, and I don't, so... I'm thinking I may not be getting a totem. I don't know if that's fair, honestly. Right, we're in. We are into the hidden laboratory. I think I will go for a run through the storerooms. I can get that totem if it's there. I'm starting to think it isn't. But even if it isn't, there is well, there's potentially an Exalted Stash there, which I could definitely use. Guaranteed blue item is guaranteed bits. I mean, you never know, I might get something good, but most likely gonna get bits. Alright, new door. Yep, we'll go this way. So this way is over towards the storerooms. Abominable Might leveling up slowly, but it is leveling up. Okay, level 63. I'm just going to continue pumping the bar. I kind of want to get the devotion, for the possession, sorry. I want to get that online just for the damage absorption. The physical damage I was taking just there is a little bit... I don't like it. Let's just say I don't like it. So if I could get the damage absorption from possession online, I think that is a good thing. Heading into the spider caves here, looking for the Exalted Stash. I'm kind of hoping it's here. There's a couple other places it could be, so potentially I come in here and kill a bunch of spiders for nothing. But could also just be here and then I'm done. I think if it is going to be here, I was going to say it'd be down to the south of here, but I'll take this. Burning Purifier. It's a nice gun that I'm going to sell. And I think we can just duck back in here and we're done. We just need to go and kill Krieg. A little bit more cleanup in Act 1. Like I need to go do the is it the Aquifer or the Purifier? The underground section with the Slith. Is she a queen? I'm not sure. Struggling to come up with her name as well. But drops the Slith MI ring. Veloth, there we go. No, names are hard. Don't know who came up with the idea of names. Can we just grunt at each other and point? It'd be much easier. See, this is why living in Australia has not prepared me for coming up with names, because we just call everybody mate. Especially people we don't like. Our friends we call all sorts of nasty names, but, you know, people we don't like, they're all called mate. So I don't have to remember their names, so my life in Australia has not prepared me for this at all. Alright, Krieg's gonna go down pretty quickly, although I've definitely killed him faster on other characters. Let's just stack up a few sigils. And let's see, can we tank it? I didn't even notice my health bar move with that stomp, so I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to tank this just fine. There we go, use mirror on the second one. Okay, none of this is particularly good as usual. I will get my free tainted brain matter from out of this container. And the Band of the Eternal Pyre, which would have been really nice on the fire character I just finished playing, the Purifier. Unfortunately, this game loves to give you gear for characters you're not playing. Right, let's go sell a bunch of stuff. And I guess we did collect Dalit, so you're welcome. Okay, Reanimator's dead. I will speak to your friends, no worries. I didn't grab the book for Durrani, so I'm actually not sure if I'm going to go get it. Do I want to fight him? I think it doesn't matter, honestly. I think it's fine. We'll just keep getting more points in the bar. I don't need to talk to her. Right, let's see. Where do I start selling stuff? So, that one. And all this. There we go. I did say I was going to sell the Mind Warp because I'm too lazy to blow it up. Well, actually, I sold it there without even thinking about it. And it's not because I'm lazy, it's just because I'm selling everything. There we go. Expanded the bank a little bit. And there we go. Done. Chuck all this in the bank. Chuck all that and that. And I think we're good. I'm almost certainly not going to wear these shoulders, but I'm still hanging on to them because I want to see how they look. One more level I'll be able to see. I'll be able to throw them on, laugh at how goofy they look, and then either blow them up or sell them. Right, so, Barnabas, let's... Oh, I just banked all my scrap. One day they're going to add in the ability to complete quests from things in your bank, and I'm going to be so happy. 6. You know what? I'm going to grab another 6, and we're going to repair the bridge while we're at it. Just to avoid having to go for another run to the bank, because I banked everything, and now I can't rebuild the bridge. Okay. So, 6 scrap, 12,000 bits, that's fine. And then he wants, I think, another 6. There we go. And yes, we will go kill the Slith for you. No worries. We've already established that I'm racist against the blue ones, but, you know, green's kind of a shade of blue, so we'll just kill all of them.
That skill's not ready.
Let's take the scenic route this time, though. I don't normally come through here. Well, I come through here all the time, but I don't normally go this way. Normally I just take the quicker way, which is around the around this way. But let's go this way, just for a change. Just because I want to go in here and loot this chest. There we go. It was totally worth it. Kind of. I was wondering if that'd go through. So you can cast some things, like the beam, I guess. You can cast some things down there. But it looks like you can't get the sigil down. Having more points in sigil of consumption actually probably not a bad idea. The more points, the bigger the circle is. So you can cover more area with it. So having said that, I'm only really using it on bosses, and the Albrecht's Chaos Ray is perfectly strong enough to kill most things on its own. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see, am I going to get my totem in the Devil's Aquifer? Kind of have a feeling the answer is no. Because I think I would see it on the map by now if I was going to get it. Blue one's got to go.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, it's definitely not here. I think it lives pretty much here. Maybe on this side, but it's along here somewhere. And I don't get it today. Alright, how much do I care about her Sunder? Apparently enough to dodge the first one. I think I'll dodge all of them. Her Sunder is pretty easy to dodge, so that's fine. And you stop doing that. Okay, Preserving of the Drangle is not one I'll be using. Vile Scorn Braces also not using. Rune Shrine. I guess I got the Avenger Relic blueprint, which is... it's not nothing. It's not particularly good, but it's not nothing. There we go. Pharos as well, and I still have to get the 2 other zombies too, so... Burial Hill is going to be the closest for Pharos. And then we just go around the back here to avoid having to go through Bazog's house again. We're just going to vibrate for a little second here on that tombstone, because for some reason, I don't know, it caught his pants or something on the way past, and he's just having a moment. I didn't even do anything to get him off of it either, just he vibrated sufficiently far to the side to get free of it. This game's pathing. Sometimes it makes me laugh, sometimes it makes me want to punch kittens. Never a dull moment. Okay, where is the village? There's a village. So we've got a couple of zombies back this way. Gutworm might be home as well. We can have a look at Gutworm. I think we can kill him without too many issues. Just if he's home. I'm not going to go looking for the other cave entrances. He is here this time, so let's go in. There's an Exalted Stash in here, or a one-shot, or there's some sort of treasure chest in the middle, from memory. Is it an Exalted Stash? I don't know, it could just be hidden spoils. It's a supreme chest that's locked by a powerful presence. Anyway, we're just going to kill him. Definitely that hurt. I'm just going to use the mirror here for a second. Reflect any big hits from him. Let's see. That's the big hit, and we just use a potion. Keep on beaming him. Throw a sigil on the ground. I'm going to use a crystal. Oh yeah, an Aether Cluster. I don't think I actually needed it, but I didn't have a potion available. My health was sitting around half, so... better to use it and not need it than to need it and not have it and now I'm dead. Having said that, Prismatic Rage did trigger. The Tortoise didn't, interestingly. So this triggers at 50%. Oh, actually, no, the Tortoise would have been used up, so... yeah, it would have triggered. And I just didn't notice it, and then it got used up pretty quickly, probably from all the bleeding, all the dots and stuff. So this triggers at 50 as well, right? Yes, it does. So yeah, the Tortoise, I think that would have been the first time the Tortoise is triggered. I can't remember any other time I've been that low on this character. But hey, that's what we have it for, right? Okay, double rare. So, some extra bits for me. Pretty happy about. And what do we got here? Balros the Malformed is done. Let's see the loot. What do we got? Maniacal of Menhir's Will is not horrible. It's not particularly amazing either. And it doesn't have +3 to Albrecht's Aether Ray, so unfortunately it's going to be bits. So we'll sell that. I'm going to turn some quests in, and that'll be the end of Act 1. Go. Alright. Talk to Harmond here. Vindicated. Absolutely. Completely righteous. Thank you for the XP. Okay. Twin Fangs rank 11. Pretty happy about that. Flame Torrent rank 17. Really don't care about that. Where are we? You got anything good to buy? You probably don't. Belts, I think are fine. Have that back. Yeah, I think we're good there. Oh, I need to help Kasparov with his research, which means I need to get another couple of these Aether Crystals. I think it's only 4 I need, but just in case, I'm going to take 6. Okay, then we can talk to...
Welcome to my work, Rift. You don't remember anything.
let's see if he says something different. I always turn this in before I rescue her, so... I think we're done here, and then...
Come, we have...
okay. He just doesn't mention her at all. I mean, I guess that's fair. I've already collected her, so she's not missing.
Good, you're back. One of you.
Okay, and yep. Okay, good job, me.
Warden's defeat is a great victory.
Okay, and I will speak to him. I'll grab this quest. I don't think I actually need to talk to him, but anyway. Alright, how goofy are these shoulders? They're pretty goofy. Let's be honest. I mean, I have definitely seen goofier shoulders. Hang on a sec, where's the option to turn off? Here we go, self, others, weapon effects, let's turn all that off. Okay. Alright, it's still... well, we're looking at it through the smoke of fire. But they're still kind of goofy. Is that Aether Glow from the shoulders? I think it is. Okay. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not any worse, I guess, than having tentacles coming out of your shoulder, but... I mean, I guess. Yeah. I'm just looking at the stats and I'm seriously considering putting these on. Elemental converted to Vitality is okay. Chaos and Elemental Res are actually ones I need. It would uncap my piercing though. So no, we're not doing that. However, definitely putting these on. And do I want the shoulders to match the set? I think I want the +3 to Albrecht's 8th Ray a little bit more than I want some more armor there. But I also think I need to see what level these upgrade. I think it's going to be 70 where I can get a new pair of these shoulders. And I think I need to do that. Having said that, this has absolutely nuked my vitality resistance. Got no extra fizz res on these either, which I don't love. Alright, well at least Aether is still under control. Chaos is just gone. I don't have Chaos resistance anymore. Don't think I'm going to need that, but this is a problem, I think. Okay. I may need to ditch this ring in favor of one with more Chaos res on it. However, I definitely do want to make that change. Let's just fix the camera. Because I really need the armor. And I need my prismatic diamond on the helmet. Am I going to do this? Yeah, I think I am. Keep the add-on. Okay, we've got a little bit more armor. Specifically on the chest and shoulders there, so that's 41% chance to get hit in, or sorry, in the chest and helmet, sorry. 41% chance to get hit in a high armor area. If you include the pants, which are okay as well, 61% chance to get hit in high armor area. These have got to go. I need to get replacements for boots and gloves and shoulders, and yeah, the rest is okay. I can't dismantle them, really?
Yes, at once. Oh, good. Of course.
There we go. Now I can dismantle them. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Right, so resistances. Vitality and Chaos. Now, Vitality I can fix pretty much whenever I want to, just by replacing these ectoplasms with soul shards. Doing that would lower my energy regen by 6 a second, plus whatever percentage I have. Which actually isn't that bad. So 6 a second. It's going to be more than that though, because the energy regen, I think, is based on the amount you have. Yeah, anyway. That is what it is, and I need to find a way to get some more Vitality and Chaos. Vitality, what do we got coming up in Act 2? It's all Pierce, Fire, Lightning. There is some Aether, but that's fine. Don't think there's any Chaos until the Undead Warlocks and Kilrian. So in the Undead section, Vitality should be same. Sorry, the Vitality is going to be the Undead Warlocks and Kilrian. Okay, so hang on a sec. The Slith Venom is bleeding and poison. And I would need it for... Yeah, okay. Alright, never mind. Can't take those off. Alright, I'll have to figure out some way of fixing this. I think I am going to have to ditch the ectoplasms for soul shards, just for the vitality res. 71% is okay. It's, what's that? 60% more damage, 40% more damage, something like that. So that's not great, but it's okay. And then just Chaos. I may have to just make a bunch of Chaos resistance potions and just have one active at all times. But anyway, that will be a problem for tomorrow, Pikers, to solve. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.